Howdy, folks. H.B. Burlow here, also known as Tiki Man. Today, Volume 4 of the Wichita Chronicles, The Time of Judgment, was released. But before we go forward, I want to take a step backward for just a moment. I've been a writer for an awful long time, but publishing was just a dream. I'd had a few poems published in journals and periodicals of the sort. I had attended a Kansas Writers Association meeting back in, I think it was 2008 or 2009, and listened to three different ladies talk about publishing, self-publishing, hybrid publishing, publishing with a legit press. And I got me to thinking that, I needed to put something out so my long suffering parents who had supported my writing endeavors all these years would have something. So I went about and went onto lulu.com and published what I now realize is a novella. And there was some enjoyment from that, if you will, not success, enjoyment. So I published another one. And then I realized, I had all these poems and I'd like to put them together in a collection. So I put together two more collections of poetry. Now, the stories, the novellas themselves were rather decent. They were contemporary crime fiction, mostly with a tongue-in-cheek aspect to them. The formatting was terrible. What I knew about formatting back then was awful. And that first book came out in 2009. And then as I moved along, I met a small press from Texas, and there were two more full novels, contemporary crime novels that I put out. One of which was only an ebook. I didn't have enough sales to warrant it being put to print, but that press went belly up, as you will, and they're now out of print. But so up until that point, I'd had two novellas, two collections of poetry, and two novels published. Now we jump forward. I got together with the Wild Rose Press, have had a marvelous editor, and my work is just progressing and moving along. So it is thrilling to have this, The Time of Judgment, book 4 of the Wichita Chronicles, come out today. But I also think back on everything it took to get here. And there's a lot of people that post on social media the struggles and the difficulties. And you're right, it is difficult. But I wanted this. I wanted to perfect my craft. And I'm still doing that. And that's important. You never stop. And I wanted to get better at all of these aspects. So since 2009, there's been two, four, six, and eight of these. That's 14 different published works since 2009, all with varying degrees of success in terms of formatting, et cetera, et cetera. But the bottom line is, I'm proud of the efforts. My wife is proud of the efforts. My parents were proud of the efforts. And that's really all that counts. Keep at it. Don't stop. Patience and persistence. Continued success to you all.